Richard, thank you so much. On this, we can go to Martin as well. He's the CEO of MartinConsulting, an aviation advisory and risk firm. He joins us from New Delhi. Thank you so much for joining us. Take us through Air India's safety record as you see it today.
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for having me. I think, we got to understand one thing. Air India is an amalgamation of two airlines. Indian Airlines and Air India merged in 2008. Now, both airlines had their fair share of safety and sanity with crashes on the Airbus A320 and Air India with several issues. But if we fast forward to where we are today, 2021 is when the Tatas took over Air India, and guess what? Singapore Airlines picked up 25% of Air India. So technically and legally, Air India that we know today got a management control by Singapore Airlines. And while Wilson Campbell and everybody come in from Singapore Airlines, it's been 4 years that the airline has been under Tata and Singapore Airlines management. Okay, now they've been talking about turning it around, restructuring, realigning, but fundamentally nothing has really happened on ground. Air India today still functions like the Air India of 20 years ago. It's still got its issues, it's still got its problems. All that Air India got was a rebranding and a realignment of a product with the Airbus A350, but that was only 5%. The rest, 95%, are still obsolete aircraft, major safety violations. And I'm going to point one more thing here. After 2021, Air India has had the highest number of training violations, maintenance violations, safety violations, and the Indian DGCA, which is our regulator, has been constantly throwing the book on Air India. They've been fined the highest. So, this incident today, the writing's on the wall. We knew this was going to happen at some point.
No, I take issue with you, Mark. This is Richard Quest. I'll agree with you that the Air India that Tata bought was a basket case. But if you look at, for example, the training academy that's been put in place, if you look at the top to bottom... Hang on, let me finish.
Richard,
please.
I'm with you. Yeah.
The management, if you look at the top management changes that have taken place, I think it's unfair to say that it is purely a rebranding and a cosmetic effort.
No, it's pure cosmetic, Richard. I'm not going to fully agree with you there. You're right. There have been some bits which have been turned around and shaped up. But with Air India, you got 50, 60 years of inefficiencies. You need to get down and fix the basement. The whole building is collapsing. You're going to realign maintenance, engineering, safety, quality, oversight, compliance, IT systems. All they did with Air India was set up a training academy, rebranded the airline, got a couple of new uniforms, but that doesn't change the fundamental safety liability of Air India.
Thank you very much indeed. I mean, it's a big airline, isn't it? It's been through a lot of change. Richard's going to have much more on this later on his show. Still to come tonight, though, more of our breaking news.